All right, Math 7, Lesson 2-8, Unit 2, Lesson 8 on complex fractions. And the great thing about this lesson is that you've really already done this and you know how to do complex fractions. It just looks a little different than what you're used to. So this should be a good, nice little review for us. So a complex fraction, as you might have guessed from your homework problems and the examples below, a complex fraction is simply just a fraction are fractions within fractions. That's what makes them complex. Complex fractions are just fractions within fractions. And so it's gonna look like something like a fraction over a fraction. And when we're talking about that fraction bar, we know that a fraction bar represents division. It represents the operation of division. So fractions represent division. Right? So really, when we have a fraction over a fraction, we have fractions within fractions. It's really just fractions being divided by fractions. Which we talked about in our lesson 2-3, I believe. When we're doing fractions divided by fractions, we really can't do that. Fractions divided by fractions, we really end up doing that keep, change, and flip that fraction. AKA, remember that buzzword that I asked you guys about, AKA, let's go that color, multiplying by the reciprocal. Reciprocal. I always have to spell reciprocal out loud, otherwise I can't spell it correctly. So we're doing that, keeping the first fraction, changing the division to multiplication, and flipping or taking the reciprocal. That's what the flipping is. That's the real life math word, reciprocal of the second fraction. We will look at the example 1 in our next video.